Good morning. This is Talktolife, early morning unlimited inspiration with Rotimi Adedokun. Today we have super late, but yet we're still gonna do it. Do I say it's good to be late? No, but we are late. So we have a choice either to do it or not to do it. You have a choice either to show up or not to show up. I mean, we have a choice either to get something done or get nothing done. You have a choice either to show up or not to be seen. You have a choice. The choice you make today is the foundation of your future. The choice you make today is the foundation for your future. I'm up. You can never have a solid future unless you have a solid choice. The choice is the foundation for your future. I am up. The choice is the foundation for your future. You can never have a future, a solid future without what? The foundation. This morning I want you to please stay with me as I share with you on the subject of simplicity. I'm not saying you should be simple, but there's what we call simplicity. Simplicity is different from being simple. Simple, when you have, there is nothing inside of you that can withstand life. You know nothing. You are not deep. That is simple. But simplicity is not to complicate things. Simplicity means don't complicate it. So, like I said, simplicity is not the same thing as being simple. Simple simply means there's no logic that is out to it. Simply means that there's nothing, that can be traced to you called logic. Everything about you is plain, and you are not deep. That is simple. But simplicity is not. Don't complicate it. Let it be seen. Be transparent. While we're still talking about the subject matter, let us pray. Father, thank you for the privilege and the opportunity for this wonderful day. Right now, United States is some minutes to 4 a.m. and around the world, different time. For as many who are connected right now around the world, I pray that you give them the energy to hear what you want them to hear, even as you empower me to say the things that I need to say. Thank you, Lord Jesus. In Jesus' mighty name. Amen. So, simple and simplicity, they are two different words. Simplicity means run your life with originality. Be authentic about your life. When you show up in the morning, what is people saying about you? What about in the afternoon? What about in the evening? Your life will not be beneficiary to your world if you are the kind that people cannot trace you. Today is 174 days that have been showing up every day on this subject of Talktolife, and it's simply this. Talktolife simply means you can listen to motivational speaker, pastor can teach Bible to you, prophet can prophesy into your life. But the day you make a decision to turn your life around is the day that those words that's like a seed that is being sown into your life will find speedy expression. The day you choose to make more money, the day you choose to keep your marriage, the day you choose to get out of debt, the day you choose to pay for a mentor to train you, the day that you choose to increase your sales, the day that you choose to read the book that is necessary, that is the day that turns your life around. And when you do that over time, without being manipulative to yourself, because you can manipulate yourself. You can have a result that will just jump up and people don't know where it's coming from. And after a day, 2 days, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, and the results going down, and you can't maintain the pace again. That is what I call fake. Simplicity, originality, intentionality, authenticity. These are the words that I preach in life. If what you can do in a day is a page of book that you can read. If saying to your loved one, I love you is what you can do in a day. If a hug is what you can do in a day, that's what I think is simplicity. It's good for you to push and get more results, but it's better for you to find your pace and maintain it over time. When I'm talking about simplicity, I'm talking about, hey, don't fake it. When I'm talking about simplicity, I'm talking about what's the reality of you when there's nobody there. When I'm talking about simplicity, I'm talking about don't complicate it. Let people be able to see through you and let them know who you are. 174 days of Talk to Life, a platform that is designed for you to say two things: the things God has provided for you, and much more the things that you need to do. The day that your responsibility comes with God's provision, that is the day you start deserving your life and not just desiring it. I came here in 2012. I moved to the United States in 2012. Yesterday I was talking to my wife. A lot of people, I don't want to use the word drain me. They don't believe I was real. But I want to tell you this secret. Don't explain yourself to people. Let them see your result. Don't explain yourself to people. Let them see your result. Result explains. Words. People choose to believe what they want to believe about you. So when I was about to come here, some people who were supposed to check me out don't believe in me. They say, no, it's not the person that he is. It's not the person that he's talking about. But people who knows me right now till now, when I got here in San Diego, all the people that still see me right now still see me as the same person. With the same spirit, with the same fire, with the same mentality. That I call simplicity. Who you are in the morning, never differentiate from who you are in the afternoon and the evening. Simplicity. The secret to originality. Oh, because of time, we're going to go straight. Number one, what is simplicity? Simplicity is the capacity to be yourself without stress. You are not faking it. When you lie, you need more lies to cover more lies, to cover more lies. But when you are saying truth, just one truth will outlive you. Simplicity is the ability to push the ability to display yourself at all times, the ability to remain your person at all times. You are not faking it. The ability to remain yourself at all times. Number three, what is simplicity? Simplicity is the tenacity without enforcing. Tenacity without force. Simplicity is tenacity without force. Number four, what is simplicity? Simplicity reveals your reality around the clock. Reveals your reality around the clock. The question is, who are you if you have never had $1,000,000, are you the same person with $100,000? What about the same person at $10,000? I mean, are you the same person when you have $1,000? Simplicity. Now I've come to understand, those who really have money, they don't know, they don't reflect it. They can have a private jet, they can travel around the world, but they're not worried about it. No, I don't have respect for Mark Zuckerberg. No, I love Jeff Bezos. But these guys, look at them. They have t-shirts on, jeans, and they're just going by their life. So what happened? Can I tell you something? If you are fake, you have a point to prove. I will say it again. If you are fake, you have a point to prove. If you are fake, you have a point to prove. If you are fake, you have a point to prove. If you are fake, you have a point to prove. I will say it again. If you are fake, you have a point to prove. You don't need to stress yourself by explaining and explaining and explaining and explaining and explaining. When you need to explain yourself with too much word, then something is wrong somewhere. Simplicity is the capacity to be yourself without stress. Simplicity is the ability to retain and remain yourself at all times. Simplicity is the tenacity without force. Simplicity is the reality, your reality around the clock. Your reality around the clock. I will say it again. Simplicity is your capacity to be yourself without stress. Simplicity is the ability to remain and retain yourself at all times. Simplicity is the tenacity without force. Your tenacity without force. So, in all that you do, I want you to ask yourself, is this really me? I've been doing this for 174 days. Sometimes like today, I'm very late. I know. But I still show up. So there's nothing wrong if you are late. But everything is wrong if you don't want to what? If you don't want to show up and do what you're supposed to do. Capacity to be yourself without stress. ability to retain and remain yourself at all times, tenacity without force, review your reality around the clock, and project your real person to your world. Simplicity projects your real person to the world. You can't hide it. If you are fake, it will show. If you are original, it will be revealed. If you are fake, it will show. And if you are original, it will be revealed. There are things you cannot hide, including you. You can start strong. If you are weak, it will show. So, simplicity is projecting yourself to your world. It is revealing your reality around the clock. It is your tenacity without force. It is your tenacity without force. It is your ability to retain and remain yourself at all times. Simplicity is your capacity to be yourself without stress. So, what about the nugget? Nugget of simplicity. Number one, simplicity is the secret to your originality. So, simplicity is originality. Number two, originality makes you authority. If people know that this is you, you become authority in it without knowing. Number three, when you have authority in something, your authenticity will be sanctioned. Your authenticity will be granted. You receive authenticity when you have authority. When you have authority over a subject, over anything, authenticity. Say, oh, this person is it. And all that originality, authority, authenticity are all function of your responsibility. So simplicity is originality, simplicity is authority, simplicity is authenticity, simplicity is responsibility, and responsibility is a function of your productivity. And your productivity is a function of your intentionality. And when you carry all these together, originality, authority, authenticity, responsibility, productivity, intentionality, that means you are out of all liability. So simplicity is the way out of your liability. So the ultimate of your simplicity is not just in originality, neither does it end in authority. It does not end in authenticity. It's not alone in responsibility. Hey, it cannot slow you down productivity. I mean intentionality. No, it's your way out of liability. So, think, and think. Is this really you? If you are called by 1 a.m., by 2 a.m., by 3 a.m., by 4 a.m., can you really do what you're supposed to do? Think about it. What happens if you are not simple? 3 things absent of simplicity. Number one, absence of simplicity is fake. When people start something and they can't sustain it, your sustainability is unquestionable. You can't sustain it. You fake. You're unrealistic. You're not real. And much more, when you are not simple about what you are called to do, then that means your presence can never be turned to availability. Let me tell you something. If you are called to be a speaker, if you are called to be a wife, if you are called to be a financial guru, if you are called to be a marketing expert, what is your investment in the? Let me tell you something. I was talking to a senior colleague, a chaplain senior colleague. He's a CP board certified, and he said, Chaplain Rotimi Adedokun. I said, sir, he said, if you cannot invest in the service that you are rendering to people, then you are a fake person. How do you mean? Pastors supposed to have pastors. A marriage guru supposed to have a marriage guru. A speaker supposed to have a speaker. What do I mean? You have to align with some people for your simplicity to be revealed. Because a time is coming, all that you know will be like, what is going on here? But your alignment, your inner circle are the secrets of your future. There is no money I can give when God commanded me. When God said go, go, that's it. Why? I have come under the tutelage of some great men that have come to understand money is good, but anytime you make money the center of your life, you begin to money. So absence of simplicity is what? It's fake. You're not real. Absence of simplicity is what? It's a lack of sustainability. Absence of simplicity is what? Is what? Absence of what? Or you are not real. Unrealistic. You're not real. You are not real. I'm trying to get it right worded. And much more, you cannot be available for what God has called you to do. Availability is not there. So I want you to think today, how simple are you? Did you hear simple? Yeah. Are you simple? Or people can describe your life as a simplicity. Simplicity, like I said, is not to complicate it. Let people know where you stand. Let people know who you are. So before I leave this morning, let me give you 5 things for you not to fake it in life. 5 things you need to know. Remember, you cannot be real. You are fake. You are not available for assignment or for next responsibility. You cannot sustain the responsibility God has given to you if you are not simple. Don't make it hard. That is why when you see apple from afar, you can know this apple product. When you look at win and redeem, you can see that these are winner. These are redeem. It's simple. Anything that you cannot explain in a simple statement, it does not need. You don't need to project it. Don't make life hard. So how can you maximize your simplicity? Number 1, know yourself. If you know yourself to be a doctor, you will never struggle with an engineer. If you know yourself to be a speaker, you will never struggle with a pastor. If you know yourself to be a prophet, you will never struggle to be an evangelist. Inability to discover and know yourself, it is what makes people to be able to be dancing in the fake life. So, can I ask you a question this morning? Is this you? You are looking at me right now. Is this really you? You know, Emanuela, a popular young artist in Nigeria, he said, "This is not my real face." The old guy, you can watch that something. I love that video. He said, "Is this your real face?" know yourself. Number 2, develop your strength. It is not in how many you have, it is how faithful you are. I love that. It is not how many you have, it is how faithful you are. How faithful are you to your calling? Are you developing every day? How faithful are you to your wife? Are you playing around your wife? Are you loving your wife? How respectful are you to your husband? Number 1, know yourself. Number 2, develop your strength. Number 3, be original. Be raw. You will never know how many people you can give peace if you are raw. People might not be able to contain you. You might say things so direct. It does not matter. Be raw. Number 2, be you. Be you. This is me. If I've been faking talk to life, by now most of you will know that this guy is not real. I mean, this is 174 days. We are still going to 365 days. Know the journey. Can I give you an assignment, everybody listening to me right now? I have 7 people on YouTube, 2 on Instagram, 1 on Facebook. Send me just one word. Positive word though, positive word. Send me one word and I will, all of you in the next 10 days to the end of this month, send me a positive word and I will develop a teaching around it and I will come and teach you here. That's how I know. I don't know what that word is. I will build a teaching around it. I will even send you a 1-page outline about it. Send me that word. Talk about anything. I am able to build myself up like that. You don't need to, you know what? I don't need to prove myself. If you can send me one word, you're on Facebook, you're on YouTube, you're on Instagram. Send. Can we have the email up, please? Send email to Rotimi. I want you to teach on one word. Send that one word. My NewDawnTV. And I will give it out. I will read it out right now. If you send the word right now, is that here or to the email? And I will tell you each day. Now I have today is 21. So 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay. If you send 10 words or whatever it is to the end of this month, each day I will build a teaching and I will send it to you. So I'm just trying to say, okay, that is our email, my NewDawnTV. Either you send it here or you email. I will build a teaching around it on Talktolife and I will come here and share with you. I'm just saying all that to say that is how I'll be able to build myself. Number 1, know yourself. Develop your strength. Be original. Be you. And make it work. That's how I'm going to end today. Make your vision work. Make it work. Don't just be a noise maker. Okay. Say Jack Brook Odigi say humility. Please, can somebody help us to write it down? Humility. So, to respect you, you are the first person. I'm going to be teaching about humility tomorrow. Talktolife tomorrow is going to be humility, and it's going to be dedicated to Jack Brooks. Humility. Any other person, if you are interested, send any word and I will develop into a teaching. So, thank you, everybody. I've talked about simplicity today. What have you heard? Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Today, day 174 days of Talk to Life on the subject of simplicity. Subject of simplicity. Francis Anizo said patience. I love that. Okay, while we are still talking about one word, if you can send those words there, please. Humility is going to be the first. Simplicity is going to be the second. Sorry, patience is going to be second. Just to let you know, the book is out. The Timeless Wisdom of Dr. David Adedokun. For those who have supported us sowing a seed, please know that your address will be traced, and I'm going to send you 10 to 20 copies of this as a compensation. So you can give it. It's going to be signed. I'm going to sign it. So, just to let you know that the book is out. The Timeless Wisdom of Dr. David Adedokun. So, okay. Right now, we need to end up this, and we need to come back again. Okay, so we have two words. Humility and patience. For those who are thinking about it, send one word and I will turn it to a teaching. And I'm going to, if you send me your email, I'm going to send you the teaching outline of it. So you can follow up one teaching so you know that this is real. And that's not plagiarism, there's my direct word. I just want to tell you, you have to develop yourself. Be simple, but be original, be authentic, take responsibility. These are the things I'm sharing with you today. Like I said, if you forget anything, don't forget this. That simplicity is a secret to originality. Originality is a secret to your authority. Authority is the function of your authenticity. Authenticity is a reflection of your responsibility. Your responsibility will always give you productivity. Your productivity is a function of your intentionality. And when you are intentional about life, simplicity is the way out of your liability. These are what I share with you today. And I know what you've read. Please let me know what you've read. And guess what? This is Talk to Life. Early Money Unlimited Inspiration with Rotimi Adedokun. Thank you for being with us today. And I want you to know that I celebrate you and I celebrate with you. Thank you and thank you and thank you. Remember, you are designed for royalty and you cannot afford to settle for less.